Hello, good people, and welcome to another book review. Today, I'm going to be talking about no other book but MISTBORN, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. Did I say Brandon Sanderson at the beginning? Or did I say Brandon? The name is Brandon Sanderson. So, MISTBORN, The Final Empire. We follow the story of Kelsier, the survivor of Hatzin. Kelsier is a maverick. He is heroic, he's relentless, he's audacious. After miraculously surviving the wrath of the Lord Ruler, Kelsier, the survivor of Hatzin, comes back stronger than before. He has a mission in mind. So he assembles his crew together for one last job. The objective is to cripple and crumble the final empire, to bring the Lord Ruler himself to his knees and to kill him, thereby freeing thousands or possibly even millions of slaves who have been held captive by the final empire for more than 1,000 years. So this is the mission. The problem, however, is this is basically a foolhardy and impossible mission. The Lord Ruler is a creature of immense strength and unbelievable power. His magic is the most potent in all the land. In fact, this guy is so strong that he single-handedly can place a spell on the entire kingdom. And not only, apart from the strength of the Lord Ruler, there is the government of the Lord Ruler, the government that he has put in place to maintain his iron grip on the kingdom, which constitute of the ministry. The ministry is divided into two. The obligators are like the administrative arm of the ministry of the government. And the book opens with the visit of an obligator to an ambitious country lord who is trying to become successful in business and head over to Luthadel, which is the capital city where the Lord Ruler himself resides, along with all the important people. It does not end well for any of them. The survivor shows up. And then there is the military arm of government, which is made up of the inquisitors. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been in the business of reading fiction since I was about 13 years old. And that was a long time, judging by my beard, of course. But never have I come across a creature of myth more terrifying, fear-inspiring, cold and heartless as a steel inquisitor. The inquisitors are constantly on the trail of the criminals. And at any point in the book, you could literally open to any page and then you will still be washed with that feeling of fear and dread, just thinking that an inquisitor could show up at any time and that would be the end of the mission. I highly recommend this book. So things I like about this book. One is the final empire itself. It's a fictionary universe, or it's a universe of fiction. It's an imaginary universe, but it's different. Works of fiction are normally set in universes that are fairly identical to a degree. Normally you'd expect creatures like humans, elves, dwarves, orcs, and all of these creatures of myth and mythology that we have come to be familiar with. In The Final Empire, Brandon Sanderson builds a universe that is unique and outstanding. It is not like any other empire that you have ever read about before. It's a world of a red sun, dust constantly falling from the sky. It is a wasteland. Plants are brownish in color, and it's just, the Final Empire has its own feel, its own atmosphere. Like from the moment you open the book and read that first line, you immediately get soaked into a universe that is strange, it is wild, it's dangerous, it is perilous. At all times you can smell peril. It really and truly gives you that transformatory experience of fiction. The universe is beautifully written. Really. The second thing I liked so much about this book was magic. As it is with the Final Empire, Brandon Sanderson creates his own kind of magic, which is unidentical to anything I've ever seen in any work of fiction before in my entire life. Magic in the Final Empire takes the form of allomancy. Allomancy is kind of metal magic, where an allomancer has the ability to draw or extract magical superpowers from iron. So every kind of iron is linked or associated with a specific kind of power. A misting, which is the usual kind of magician in the Final Empire, is able to burn one kind of iron, right? However, a Mistborn can burn all kinds of iron, all the 10 known kinds of iron in the Final Empire. A Mistborn therefore has versatility and variety in their use of magic. Allomancy is beautiful. It's flaring. It's alluring. It's lovely. It's potent. It's different. It's magic in a way that you have never experienced before. And I'll tell you what, much of the fun in the book has to do with just learning about the magic, learning about how different people use the magic, and how these people at the different stages on the hierarchy, or social hierarchy or political hierarchy, use that magic to be able to enable them to do their jobs and to go about their missions. Another thing I genuinely liked about this book is just the writing. I have scarcely ever come across a book where suspense is so well used and sustained from the beginning of the book till the end. At every point in time in the book, you have about 3 unanswered questions in your mind, and you're just wondering which one of these is going to go wrong. And there's always the very real and palpable possibility that something goes wrong. Until the last scene in the book, you never quite know whether the mission is going to be successful. It kind of leaves you looking around like, what is happening right now? Like, you're satisfied, but you're not. That is the brilliance of Brandon Sanderson. Did I say Brian Sanderson at the beginning? Or did I say Brandon? The name is Brandon Sanderson. I highly recommend Mistborn. I have only unfortunately been able to lay my hand on the first book in the trilogy, which is good news in the sense that I still have 2 books to look forward to, and it's bad news in the sense that, you know, I cannot give a more comprehensive review of all the 3 books, but that will come up as soon as I manage to read all books, which should not take a long time from now. That's how much I love this book. So please grab a copy of Mistborn, The Final Empire. Take my word for it. You will not regret it. It's beautiful. It's everything you want in an adventure. Please leave a like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. I suppose that's how you say it, right? Post notifications. And there's going to be more book reviews coming up accordingly. Keep on the lookout.